smuggled some smoke, some folks in Mexico, baked by the sun almost every time I go to Mexico. And I'm willing, and I've been kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stoved in, but I'm still on my feet and I'm willing. Oh, I'm willing. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchet Bay to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the backwards so I won't get weighed. And if you give me weed, whites, and wine, and then you show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving.
That was Willin by Little Feat, released in 1971 on their debut album, Little Feat. I've never listened to Willin before. That was pretty good. I've listened to just a little bit of Little Feat, like Truck Stop Girl, whatever big hit they had on the radio. I've heard any of those, I'm sure. We're listening to that today because we have a cover by the Byrds up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 77 of the Byrds tournament today, and that is match 10 in round 2. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Byrds tournament is, let me fill you in. We took every single song that the Byrds released and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now those songs are doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Byrds have released. We're going to be starting off today with a song that got a bye through the first round, and that is Willin, their cover of Willin, which was originally released in 1990 on their 4-disc self-titled box set. And then it was, I think it was recorded in 1970 is what I could surmise from that. Which would mean it was recorded before Little Feat, though. And it had to be recorded sometime in the early 70s. I'm not sure exactly when. Its competition today is You Won't Have to Cry, released on Mr. Tambourine Man in 1965. This one we have heard before on the channel. Last round it defeated Captain Soul, which I think was an instrumental, so it was fairly easy for You Won't Have to Cry last round. And this round it's going against a cover, so it's actually got a pretty good chance to get into round 3 fairly easily, even though it had to battle in the first round. Let's go ahead and get into it, though, and see how it is. But first, here's Willin.
I've been warped by the rain, driven by the snow. Well, I'm drunk and dirty, don't you know? I'm still, yeah, I'm still out on the road so late at night. I see my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Alice, Alice. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchet Bay to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven them backwards so I won't get weighed. If you give me weed, whites, and wine, and show me a sign, well, I'll be willing to be moved. I've been beaten by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stove in, and I'm still on my feet, and I'm willing. Yeah, I'm still willing. And I smuggled some smokes for folks in Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. And I'm willing. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the backwards so I won't get away. If you give me weed, whites, and wine, and show me a sign, well, I'll be willing to be moving.
Pretty good cover. It didn't stray too far from the original as far as rhythm goes. It was pretty good though. I enjoyed the vocals on there, very skilled instrumentation, and very like stripped back. Not a whole lot of anything but some guitars going on really and some vocals. Let's check out You Won't Have to Cry.
It makes me sad to see you feel so bad, but it's happened to you many times before. But if you will come with me, then girl, you will see that you won't have to cry anymore. There's no reason to feel blue because of what he says to you, and I wouldn't want to see you hurt no more. I could never do you wrong, 'cause my love for you is too strong, and you won't have to cry anymore. Oh, I saw you there with tears in your eyes, because we told you so many, many lies. Oh, you know it isn't right to put yourself uptight by thinking about the things he's done before. Just trust the love in me, and girl, you will see that you won't have to cry. No, you won't have to cry. No, you won't have to cry anymore.
And that one is really solid 60s, like jangly pop music, psychedelic pop music. It's not the most groundbreaking song in the world. It's not the best song in the world, but I am going to give it to You Won't Have to Cry for being a decent original song from the Byrds. Willin was really good, but it was a Little Feat song. I'd rather listen to the Little Feat version. They didn't do it better than Little Feat, I don't think. So yeah, it's got to go to You Won't Have to Cry. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Byrds tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get done with our shellac action of the day. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.